Hi, my name is Eric Sampson, and I wanted to spend a couple of minutes talking about how to properly do a hamstring stretch. The hamstring muscle is really a generic term to describe a group of muscles in the back of your leg running from your ischial tuberosity, is called, in your pelvis, all the way down to the back of your knee to the lower leg bone called the tibia. And therefore, it actually has an action on both your hip and your knee. And therefore, when you stretch it, you have to account for both. The hamstring muscle is a muscle that tends to get very tight in not only the exercise population, but the sedentary population as well. Sitting at a desk or sitting at a computer for long hours can put the knee tendons or the hamstring tendons on slack for most of the day, because your knee is spent most of the day in 90 degrees. So it eventually gets a little tighter with prolonged sitting. So it's a constant uphill battle trying to release the tension in your hamstrings. So with the hamstring muscle, you're really worrying about both the knee position as well as the hip position. So why don't you come and lie down? The first thing you want to do is bend one knee. This is kind of to protect your lower back. And the best way to stretch your hamstrings is probably going to be in lying, because you can relax your back and your other leg. Using a yoga strap or a belt or a strap like this can also work. What you want to do is hold both ends. The key is to try to keep your knee as straight as possible and really try to focus on keeping it straight. And the other key is to try to keep your lower back in what's called a neutral spine, or a little bit of a lordosis. If you flatten out the lower back, it's going to change the pull for the hamstring. And as soon as we increase the lordosis of your lower back, it really dramatically increases the pull. So again, give it a try. Come on up. Once she's in this position, she should hopefully feel a stretch in the back of her, middle of her thigh here, and it should be moderate in intensity, something that she can withstand for about 20 seconds, and then she can lower her leg back down. A best plan would be to stretch it daily, about 1 to 2 times per day if it's very, very tight, and again, to hold it for about 20 seconds.